All right, so as we start today, have your feet about hip distance apart. Take a moment just to extend the arms down by your side. Even close your eyes here if that's feeling okay. Take in a couple of breaths. I'm going to start with a little bit more of our traditional yoga elements that you see coming from me in Yoga Hour before we move into picking up the weights today. Just giving yourself this time, mindset for practice, familiar movements, new movements, all blending. Okay, and then as we're ready, interlace the hands, flip the palms, and lift the arms up to the sky. Push through your thumb and your first finger a lot. This tends to extend belly and chest forward. Try to pull belly in, chest kind of down towards the ribs, if you will. Flip the hands back, thumb and first finger high. Lean towards your right side. Push the hips more towards the left. Push all of your weight into the left standing leg so that you can float the right leg off of the ground a bit here. And we're going to do 5 little pulses. Pulse the leg up and down for 2, for 3, 4, and 5. Set the leg down, come across the center, up and over to the second side. Weight eventually goes all the way into the right standing leg to help you out. Lift up on the kneecap, tone in the quad. And then 5 little pulses with the lift of the leg up for 1, 2, trying to balance and hold steady, strong on the standing leg. 4, nicely done. 5. Take it back to your center, arms shoulder distance apart at shoulder height, and then sit down and back through the legs. Look in between your feet. I'm going to separate my feet even a little bit wider here so that it's easy for the knees to bend right over the second and third toe. The leg shape here forming what we find for front leg in our lunge. And stand all the way back up. Take the feet closer together, hands all the way together, and lean again, first towards the right side. This time curl the shoulders and look down, more like cat pose. And then open it back up to the side. Stretch across your center, up and over. Same thing here, so getting a little movement. Round the back, look more down. And then open it back to the side and center. Separate the arms again, just shoulder height. Utkatasana, chair pose. This time we stay more upright. And bend at the elbows, goddess arms here. We're going to do this pull up and down 5 times. So you bend and straighten, bend and straighten. We're doing overhead press today, which involves the same motion. One more time, bend and straighten, stand all the way up. And now exhale, forward fold, touch down to your toes. Once the fingers reach the ground here, just pedal out the feet a little back and forth. Let the head, upper body relax. A few exhales out through the mouth to release. Can feel really nice at the beginning of the exercise. Okay, find downward facing dog. Hands forward, feet back. Lift your right leg up into the air for three-legged dog and then step it all the way through into your low lunge. Add our twist here, right hand high. Lower the right hand down, step it back, down dog. Lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Step it all the way through into your lunge. Left hand high, add the twist. Lower the left hand down, step it back, down dog. Do this once more on each side, right leg up. Step it all the way through. Right hand high, add a twist. Lower the hand, step it back. Lift the left leg. Step it through. Add the twist. Set it back down, step it back. Deep bend in your knees, walk your hands backwards, end of your yoga mat. Ragdoll pose here, hang over your legs with a heaviness in the upper body. If you'd like, hold on to the elbows and sway a little bit from side to side. And then roll it on up to standing. Roll the shoulders up and back a couple of times. And roll the shoulders forward and down. Shake it all out. Okay, hope we're feeling warm, ready to go for today. We make just a couple of adjustments. There we are. So we're gonna do our entire arm block first, and then we'll shift to legs. Pick up your heavy things. Stand with your feet just right underneath the hips and always a little bend in the knees. This is super basic bicep curls. So you turn the palms open here. Keep the elbows hugged into the sides. Don't let them swing forward and back. And we simply have 10 full bicep curls. Come all the way up towards the shoulder line, all the way down. You're up for 2. And down. Find your own pace. You don't have to stick right with me. You can always switch to a lighter set of dumbbells. Also, a little something in between before you switch to lighter weights is try a staggered step like this with one step, one foot forward, a little kickstand of the leg back. All right, I'm on 7. No swinging here. Torso stays upright the whole time. We always want the full form rather than a heavier weight. Bend the knees to set the weights down. Give your grip a little bit of an open close. We're doing that twice more. We're going to stay on one exercise, move to the next like that today. Pick them back up. We'll take just a few seconds in between. Turn palms open. And here we go. Good. Tone in the abs. Remember that little bend behind the knees. Anytime you want to stagger the step, it can be helpful. I've got 5 more here. Good. Elbows stay close into the side the entire time. 2. And 1. Okay, carefully set it down. Give yourself just a few breaths in between. All right, that's 2 sets of 10, so let's do our last set of 10. Working for a burnout in each exercise today. We get it all done in one place, you won't see it again. 2. And 3. Keep the full range of motion that you can. Drop the weight if that starts to change for you. At this point, even just arms up and down, plenty of work. I'm on 8 and 9 and 10. Bicep curls. Completely done. Set it down. We'll give ourselves a little bit more time in between. So the second and last of our upper body arm work today is overhead press. So we start in that goddess shape or goal post. Make sure elbows are about the line of the shoulder here. And as you extend straight up, arms stay a little wider than the shoulders. Down and up. The dumbbells might barely touch at the top. Okay, same thing, 3 rounds of 10. Definitely good to start and just go with that staggered step. Good. Make sure the elbows are about as high as the shoulders, tone in the abdomen, that little bend behind both knees. Here we go. Straight up for 1. And 2, 3. Imagine all of the back bend work that we do in our yoga classes and that squeeze at the base of the shoulder blades each time. I get to talking, I'm not always counting. You can always be counting for yourself. I'm saying we've got 2 more. 1 and 2. Safely set them down for about 20 seconds. Give yourself a grip break. And then pick them right back up. It's a curl and a place. Again, don't let the elbows droop down. They're as high as the shoulders. Here we are for 1 and 2. No bouncing, it's straight up and to the lower level. 4, 5. Looking good here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Set it down. I just think the lifting weights, often just a repetitive motion over and over, might not be as interesting, but so important for our bodies, especially as we age. We're all always aging. Okay, last time. Here we are. Set it up and go. 1. No rush though. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. And we are done with arms. That's 5, 4, 3. Straight. Keep that form the whole time. You've got this. Last one. Well done. Set it down. Okay, arms get a little reprieve. Take a wide stance. If you have to turn, you might just want to watch me first. Wide stance with the feet parallel to one another. I'm going to make that important today. Toes straight ahead, heels straight back. And we're going for range of motion in the hips. So as you go to one side, you just bend the knee. Don't let the torso drop forward. So only as far as you can go, torso straight up and down. It might not be a lot. And you're going side to side with this. You can do this with no weights, really working on range of motion and stability. The other thing you could do is pick up dumbbell. I'm going to hold just one straight down. And we've got to make sure that that does not take our chest forward. It can hold low or hold high. It's up to you. All right, set yourself up. Nice wide stance, toes straight ahead, heels straight back. Start towards one side, and then we'll go back and forth for 1, 2. Good, keep torso straight up. 5. Thanks, tailbone straight down. Don't rush it. 8, 9. I feel this in my ankles, feet as well. 10. All right, carefully set the weight down. This, for me, as I get more and more used to it, it's easier to hold a heavier thing. Even like I have the 10 pounds, I can hold one in each hand, that sort of thing, if you don't have one big heavy weight. Let's go back for it. Again, go slower rather than fast here. First side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Belly stays toned, torso upright the entire way. 8. Great stabilizing, strengthening work in the outer hip here. Strengthening on the inner thigh. Okay, safely set it down. Give yourself just a few breaths. Yeah. This exercise always hits me the day after, right in that outer hip. A little tight, a little sore. Here we are, last time around. 1, 2, go even slower. 3, find your range. 4, so we can turn and pivot. Catch ourselves if we step funny off of a curb. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, set it on down. Last exercise, everybody's familiar with lunges. You're gonna hold those dumbbells, one on each side, just straight down. Make sure that your feet are a little wider than your hips and that you keep that width as we step back. And I'm just gonna go right into the lunge each time, switching side to side. 1 each side is 1. Okay. Stand at the top. Nice breath, open across the chest. Good grip strength and work here as well. Step it back. 1 and in. 2. So I'm counting to 20 here. 3, 4, 5, 6. All the same work. Torso straight up and down. Tone in the abdomen. 9, 10. Think 90 degrees, step back and bend. Knee hovers right above the mat the whole time. I'm going with 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Bend the knees to carefully set the weights down. Give yourself a moment. Basic work, it all builds in together. We'll feel it. Okay, 2 more sets. Let's get it done. Let's do it. 1, 2. Remember to keep the feet on 2 different tracks, hip distance apart. Stay with your breath. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lunges each side. You can slow it down. Keep your form. Come on, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Set it down, give yourself a break. Grab a drink of water in between, whatever you'd like. You can feel the heart rate starting to all gather and pick up here. Final last set for the legs. Then we get a little bit of a longer break as we move on to core. Okay, as you're set, as you're ready, let's do it. Last round of lunges right here. Try to keep the back knee just hovering above the mat. Full range, which means slower is fine, to find your way. I'm on 10. 10 more, we can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is it. 9 and 10. Set the weights down. Okay, we are still using weights in the core today, with a caveat that it is okay to drop the weight. I'll show you first, so take your break and watch. You'll lie all the way down, arms up, feet up. Start with head and shoulders up if possible, and it's scissoring the legs here. The lower the scissor goes, the more intense this becomes. We're gonna go slow. Every time the right leg is on top, we're counting 1. Same thing, you got 10. Okay, safely make your way down. Again, weight can be optional here. Arms up, legs up. Another option is to keep head and shoulders down. I'm going to try it up because you can always set it down. All right, we ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Legs as straight as possible the whole time. Lock out the knees, tone in the quads. Make the inner thighs do the work. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hug it into your chest. Give it a little pause. Two more rounds so you see all the different variations that we can do. Head and shoulders up or down. The lower the legs cross, the more intense the exercise, with or without the weight. Let's get it done. Here we are. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Safely all the way in. Quick little catch your breath. Last round. Legs up, arms up. Keep the arms straight as much as we can. Weight right over the line of the shoulders. If you're lifting, try lifting as high as you can here. Keep head and shoulders way up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Roll to your side to set the weight down for a moment. Again, you might want to safely roll up to seated to watch this next exercise. That weight's going to come back along your chest, almost like you're cradling it like a baby. And it's a circle crunch. So you stay low, work in oblique to oblique, and we go in one direction for the entire 10 counts. Okay, give it a try. Lie on back. Carefully cradle the weight onto your chest. Of course, you can choose not to use the weight. The first couple are always the hardest. I think I can't lift up. Keep with it. You can. Let's go. You lean to one side, up and around. Stay in the same direction for 10 counts here. 10 circles. Same direction. It's a little crunch. It's not all the way up. Working in obliques, rectus abdominis. All together. 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can set the weight aside or just keep it resting on the chest. I'm going to do my last few sets without the weight because I've got the mic right on where I think I'm resting that. Your choice, with or without. Without, you just cross the hands over your chest. We're starting the opposite direction here. You might already guess that you're going to get a bonus round with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the circle going. Imagine tracing a circle, heel, center, heel, shoulder, chest, shoulder. Little movements, big impacts. And when you have done 10, rest the head. Okay, this exercise you get to do 40 total because we've got to even it out. So we're doing 10 more circles, starting to your first side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Keep it up. Meditative mindset. Steady the breath. Stay present in each movement. 10 and rest. 10 more. And then we've done all the hard work and we give our body the opportunity to stretch and take it all in. All right, so let's get those last 10. Second direction and go. 1, 2, with the weight or not. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Carefully roll to the side to set the weight down. If you're still using it, make sure those weights are fully out of your way, and then give yourself a really big good morning stretch. Arms overhead. And pull your knees into your chest for a hug of gratitude. Thanks for the time for movement. Roll over onto your belly. More yen-like cobra. Stretch the arms straight, stay lifted here. Legs wider, glutes a little softer. And then lower it all the way down. Stretch your right arm out to the side. And then roll to your right. Step the left foot back behind you. Let the head set down so we get a good opening across the chest and shoulder here. Feels nice after the overhead press, bicep curls. Do it on the second side. Stretch the left arm out. Roll towards the left, step the right foot behind. Let the head be down on the mat. Roll back towards your belly. Push to child's pose. Change to downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Step your right foot forward in between the hands for a low lunge. Lower the back knee down to the mat. Hands up to your front thigh. Let the hips go a little down and forward. Take the right arm behind you, add a twist here. I always need that after the oblique crunches. All right, switch sides. Step it all the way back to down dog. Step the left foot forward. Back knee down, hands up to your front thigh. Hips move a little down and forward. And then add left hand back, look back. Nice twist here. Release, downward facing dog. Walk your hands backwards to your feet, hang over the legs. And a bent knee, forward fold. Go back to the hold of the elbows and hang heavier. Slowly roll up to standing. Join hands over belly and heart or palms together. Let your gaze go low or even close the eyes if that's safe and comfortable for you right now. Good news, we did excellent work and we got it all done in less than 45 minutes. Couple of deep breaths here more. Heart rate continuing to come down. Energized though and ready for the day. Bow in full gratitude to yourself, each other, in this time for practice. Thank you.